In the mystical Igbo village of Umudara, a young girl named Ndidi grows up with an unshakable feeling that something or someone is always watching over her. She is shunned by the villagers for her strange connection to the forest, but she has no idea why. One fateful evening, she follows a whispering voice deep into the woods and uncovers a shocking secret. She had a twin at birth, but it was no ordinary sibling. It was a spirit snake, bound to her by destiny and separated at birth due to an ancient pact. Now, as an evil force threatens their village, Ndidi must decide, should she accept her mystical twin and fight for her people, or reject him and lose a part of herself forever. This gripping African folktale blends mystery, adventure, and deep cultural lore, make it a must-watch for lovers of thrilling storytelling. There are stories whispered by the elders, tales passed from generation to generation. Some are warnings, some are mysteries, and some are secrets buried so deep that even those who live them do not know their truth. This is the story of Ndidi, a girl who never knew that the twin she longed for was not human but something far more dangerous. The moon hung low over Umudara, casting silver shadows across the thick forest that surrounded the village. The cries of a woman in labor echoed through the night. In a small thatched hut, Mama Ifoma fought to bring her child into the world. The midwives wiped her sweat as she pushed with all her strength. Suddenly, there was silence. Then the sharp wail of a baby filled the air. "It's a girl," the midwife exclaimed, lifting the newborn into the air. But before the mother could rejoice, a cold breeze swept through the hut. The oil lamp flickered. A strange movement rustled in the corner. Then, from the shadows, slithering quietly, a snake appeared. The woman gasped in horror, but instead of attacking, the snake coiled protectively around the baby, its bright yellow eyes glowing like fire. "Tufiaka, what kind of abomination is this?" one of the midwives screamed. Mama Efoma, weak from childbirth, could barely lift her head, but she saw something the others did not. The snake had a mark, a strange birthmark shaped like a crescent moon, identical to the one on her daughter's tiny wrist. The old midwife, Dibia Onwoko, stepped forward. He gazed at the baby and then at the snake. His face darkened. "This is not an ordinary child," he murmured. "She has a twin, but her twin is not human." The snake hissed softly and slithered away, disappearing into the night. The baby girl was named Ndidi, meaning patience, but patience was something she would need to understand the mystery of her birth. Ndidi grew up in Umudara, loved by her mother but feared by many. Strange things always happened around her. Whenever she cried, the leaves outside would rustle, even when there was no wind. When she was happy, the river near the village seemed to sing. And at night, villagers sometimes saw a yellow-eyed snake lurking near their homes, watching. Mama Ifoma knew the truth but never spoke of it. She warned Ndidi never to venture too deep into the forest, but as she grew older, curiosity burned in her heart. One evening, while fetching water, she saw strange tracks by the river, marks that looked like both littering and footsteps mixed together. Who could be making this? She wondered. Then she heard a hiss followed by a whispering voice. "Ndidi, Ndidi, come and find me." Fear gripped her, but something deep inside her pulled her forward. She stepped into the forest. unaware that she was walking toward a truth that had been hidden from her all her life. Deep in the forest, a clearing opened before her. There, sitting on a rock, was a boy about her age. His skin was smooth, his hair dark like the night, and his eyes bright yellow. "Who are you?" Ndidi asked, heart pounding. The boy smiled. "I am Obinna. I have been waiting for you, my sister." Her breath caught in her throat. "Sister?" Obinna nodded. "Yes, we were born together, but I was taken away because the world does not understand what we are." She stepped back. "What do you mean? What are we?" Obina's smile faded. "You will see soon enough." As he spoke, his body began to change. His legs fused together, his arms melted into his sides, and before Ndidi could even scream, he had transformed into a giant snake. Ndidi stumbled back, eyes wild in shock. "Don't be afraid," Obina hissed softly. "I have always been with you. Every time you felt alone, every time you cried, I was there, watching, protecting you." Tears swelled in her eyes. She has never known why she felt different, why she always sensed another presence with her. Now she knew the truth. Her twin brother was not human, he was a spirit snake. Now that she knew the truth, Ndidi had a choice. Should she embrace the bond with her brother or run away from him like the villagers would? Obinna revealed more secret. Their father, a great warrior, had made a deal with the spirits of the forest before they were born. The deal was meant to bring strength to their bloodline, but it came with a cost. One twin would be human and the other would belong to the spirit. "If we are together, we are strong," Obinna said. "But if you reject me, I will be lost forever." Ndidi's heart ached. He was her brother, her twin. Could she really abandon him? But how could she explain this to the villagers? As she stood there, struggling with the weight of destiny, the ground suddenly trembled. Danger was coming. A dark shadow loomed over the village. A monstrous creature, an ancient enemy of the forest spirit, had awakened. It had sensed the twins' reunion and was determined to destroy them. The villagers shook as the beast approached, its deep growl sending fear into everyone's heart. Ndidi realized she and Obinna had to fight together or their home would be lost forever. "Are you ready?" Obinna asked. She took a deep breath. "Yes, brother, let's end this." Obinna transformed fully, his massive serpent body glowing with golden light. Ndidi, with newfound courage, raised her hand, feeling power surge through her veins. Together, they fought. It was a battle like no other. The villagers, at first terrified, soon saw the truth. Ndidi and Obinna were not a curse, but a blessing. And when the battle ended, with the monster defeated, the people of Umudara finally understood. Obinna would never be like them, but he was one of them, and he would always protect them. At sunrise, Obinna turned to Ndidi. "I cannot stay in the village," he said, "but I will always be near." Tears rolled down Ndidi's cheeks. "I will never forget you, my twin." He gave her one last smile before slithering back into the forest, disappearing into the mist. Ndidi returned to the village, forever changed. Though she was human, she would always carry the spirit of the snake within her. And so, the legend of Ndidi and her twin snake lived on, whispered by the fireside for generations to come. Some truths remain hidden until the time is right. So, what will you do if you discovered your twin was not human but a powerful spirit? Would you embrace the bond or would you run away in fear? Ndidi's journey teaches us that sometimes the things we fear the most are the very things that makes us strong. Our story is one of courage, destiny, and the unbreakable bond of family. If you enjoy this story and want more captivating African folk tales filled with mystery, adventure, and deep life lessons, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new story. And now we want to hear from you. What was your favorite part of the story? Would you have made the same choice as Ndidi? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and keep the stories alive.